Welcome to Isla Esperanza, Georgiana. I trust you had a pleasant journey.
Thank you, Mr. Navarro. The trip was all right, just a bit wobbly. Truth be told, the luggage took quite a beating. I'm a bit concerned that the gift I brought you might not still be in one piece.
I hope nothing was damaged.
My goodness. The natural environment on this island is so exotic. The sea looks so enticing. I hope I'll get a chance to take a dip sometime. Feels like I've walked right into a construction site. I need my key. Where did I leave that darn thing?
Is everything all right?
I think I've lost the key to my luggage.
Oh, well, why don't we go look for it? If you dropped it somewhere on the island, I'm sure we can find it.
Don't be silly, Mr. Navarro. Who knows how long that might take? All I need is a couple of minutes and a bobby pin.
You sure weren't kidding about needing only a few minutes. I trust everything inside is intact.
I doubt Mr. Navarro would enjoy a pair of my shades as a gift. Georgiana, you didn't put the souvenir into a purse. It wouldn't have fit there.
I have no doubt your chosen gift will be something special. To be honest, I'm rather intrigued to see it. That's lovely, Georgiana.
I figured you'd appreciate a little reminder of London.
Thank you. In my college days, I used to call my family from a booth just like this. I'll be sure to find a nice place for it.
I hope it'll suit this fancy mansion. Has it been your residence for long?
Getting close to 8 years now. As you can see, the place needs urgent renovations. A massive storm hit us a couple of weeks ago. It caused some serious damage. Thankfully, the renovations are due to be completed next month, right on time to welcome our guests.
Are you throwing a celebration of some sort?
More like a weekend retreat. I hold one on the island every year.
Lovely. Is there an occasion?
Just a reunion with friends and business associates who, like me, appreciate the privacy Isla Esperanza offers.
I'll make sure I'm up to speed with my duties by then. Can't have you looking shabby in front of the guests, after all.
No need to put so much pressure on yourself, Georgiana. Take it one step at a time.
Why is he so kind to someone like me? Seems too good to be true. Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Navarro. I do my best work under pressure. For me, it's just a matter of being prepared. So, how many guests are we expecting?
At this stage, only Dr. Katherine Bennett and Janet Lim have confirmed their attendance.
Wait, are we talking about Dr. Kat, the astrophysics scientist, and Miss Lim, the novelist?
Indeed. They are among my dearest friends.
Oh my. Some of the most influential people of the year will be visiting us. How exciting. Do you mind if I ask you? How did you know Dr. Cat? I've been a big fan since her show aired last year.
Well, Catherine and I met at the planetary conference a couple of years ago. As a fan of her theories, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to say hello when I saw she was attending the event.
Is she as lovely in real life as she is on TV?
To my surprise, yes. Catherine is friendly and humble. Traits that are not often seen in many celebrities. We had a lovely chat, too. But I was saddened to hear about the situation with her project.
Oh my. Was everything all right?
Catherine had been struggling to get funding for her solar sail design. All her theories were greeted with derision and disbelief by the scientific community.
Really? It's hard to believe Dr. Cat went through something like that. I'd always presumed she carried substantial weight within scientific circles.
That wasn't the case back then. Catherine had yet to prove her theories right. I recognized the immense potential in her work and felt compelled to offer my financial support. She politely refused. It wasn't funding Catherine was after, but recognition from her peers, which she eventually earned on her own merit. Catherine reminded me a lot of myself back then. Maybe that's the reason we're such good friends now.
I can't wait to meet her in person. She really sounds like my sort of gal.
I'm sure Catherine will be very fond of you too, Georgiana.
Marvelous. I look forward to the party. But I'm a bit worried, Mr. Navarro. Won't your guests mind someone like me cleaning their rooms?
They trust my judgment and know that I only hire people I have faith in. Besides, you've already paid your debts to society.
Paid in full, plus extra, if you ask me.
I imagine your time spent locked away was a harsh experience.
That was the most wicked time I have ever experienced. The mark prison left on me is something that I'll never forget.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't get me wrong, Mr. Navarro. I deserved that punishment. I just hoped for a fresh start after prison, but it wasn't that simple. People tend to dwell on the past.
It's irrational how society can often be less forgiving than the law itself.
Oh, people didn't care if I'd already paid for my wrongdoings. The judgment never stopped. No one would give me a job. Yet everyone called me a layabout for not working. A paradox, if you ask me. It was only thanks to my sister that I managed to get a housekeeping position at the Anglican boarding college. But even that didn't last long.
Because of him, right?
Yes, Nigel Warren. That scoundrel blackmailed me into resigning and going to work for him instead.
Such a rotten individual. I can't forgive him for what he did to you and my employees.
So many have suffered at the hands of that monster. It was such a relief when I finally got away from him. I guess I owe that to you, Mr. Navarro. There's no need for secrecy. I know it was you who freed me from Nigel's grasp.
After what you did for me, Georgiana, I felt obliged to.
Please, that's nothing compared to whatever miracle you had to pull off to get me out. I bet it's quite a story, though. I'd love to hear it one day.
Why not today? But it would be better if we continued our conversation inside.